Hey neighbor, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John and it's time for another installment of News It or Lose It. Today in the music news world, we've got to talk about Yellowcard, a pop-punk band that have since broken up, and Juice WRLD, an emo-flavored rapper that saw success starting in 2017, really blew up in 2018 on the back of his hit song Lucid Dreams. It's already been at the height of a lawsuit. Sting obviously had the original sample Shape of My Heart. The way that was interpolated, apparently he took 85% of the royalties there. That's insane, but still, the song managed to make Juice WRLD millions. Now at this point, Yellowcard, the pop-punk band, are claiming that Juice WRLD intentionally and knowingly ripped off their song Hollywood Died, the closing track from their 2006 album that was actually really good. Lights and Sounds is kind of underrated. At this point, obviously Yellowcard are no longer a thing, but they've pointed back to the fact that Juice WRLD took a lot of influence from the emo and pop-punk scene of that time. Jared A. Higgins is the real-life name of Juice WRLD, and obviously at this point, not making a ton of money off of that song, but Yellowcard are claiming that not only are they owed royalties because of similarities that are undeniable in the song and the melody, but also because he made a name for himself on the back of that. That was his breakout hit single, and now he gets to tour, live the life, and Yellowcard, they want a slice of that pie. When I first saw this, I was interested, but I also rolled my eyes a little bit because I know in 2019, at this point, everybody is trying to sue everyone. It's like, okay, this song has a similar guitar pattern, so we're just gonna start a lawsuit, and apparently lawyers are just gonna run with that. And on this case right here, I listened several times back to back, both songs. Hollywood Died, Lucid Dreams, Hollywood Died, Lucid Dreams. And while maybe I can hear a bit of a vocal pattern that would evoke the same styling, maybe you could even do a mashup of the songs. If somebody's done that, then link me in the comments down below because I would actually love to hear that. But I feel that outside of the flow or the cadence of the track, I don't hear it, and this feels like a total reach. Stairway to Heaven's been through it, Blurred Lines, so many other songs have faced lawsuits of infringement. Are you plagiarizing me or are they not? Now, a lot of these end up getting thrown out, but in the case of, say, Blurred Lines, there actually was a royalty payment to Marvin Gaye's family. Now, that's actually something that's very interesting because I feel that while some songs may have an actual basis to file a lawsuit of plagiarism or copying or intentional just ripping something off, I don't feel that at this point in 2019, we're really on the same path. It just feels like greed in a way. And I'm not sure why Yellowcard are seeking so much money. I mean, I'm sure maybe a little bit, especially if you really think about it. They said that they talked to all parties involved. They didn't hear anything back, so they didn't want to file the lawsuit, but here they are doing it. I just feel that this is just gonna get thrown out of court. Maybe that's just my feeling, but listen to the two tracks and see if you actually hear it.
Rescuers working to clean up the crashes before she can. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you.
Yellowcard and their lawyers are claiming that in some places it's virtually identical. And I just do not hear that. Maybe ever so slightly in the melody, but only because I'm thinking about it. I just feel like Juice WRLD, the emo kid at the time in 5th grade. He said in 5th grade, he started listening to emo and pop-punk music, notably Fall Out Boy and From Under the Cork Tree in like 2005, 2006, because he wanted to impress a girl. Well, Yellowcard are now claiming that he's ripped off the deepest of deep cuts on their 2006 album, and that just seems like such a random starting point. I guess it would be genius if he actually was trying to do that, but let's be honest. If we're trying to impress a girl back then and we're getting into music, I know what I did. I would go listen to the singles, and I would get vaguely familiar enough so that I wouldn't be talking out of my ass. I don't think Juice WRLD was sitting around saying, you know what, let's dig into the real deep cuts here. I don't know that he was trying to impress that much, but maybe. The lawsuit also claims that it would be easily recognizable to the average listener, and I just don't know that that's going to go over well with anybody's fan base. I'm not sure how the Yellowcard fans are reacting. It's been hard to avoid how the Juice WRLD fans are reacting. They're not happy, but then again, I've felt the wrath of the Juice WRLD fans before. I'm not a fan of his at all, but honestly, in this case, I think I might actually be on his side. Honestly, I'm just just sick and tired of seeing all these lawsuits getting slapped down over things that just feel so not essential to the overall being of the music. I mean, maybe the cadence is similar, but I highly doubt that it was intentional that Juice WRLD sat down and was like, let me copy track number 13, the closing moment, off of this Yellowcard album. I mean, yes, Neil Avron did produce the album that he was supposedly obsessed with, Fall Out Boys from Under the Cork Tree, and obviously he worked extensively with Yellowcard, not only on Lights and Sounds, but many of their other records like Southern Air. It's just interesting. It's an interesting time that we live in, and I would love to know what you guys think. Do you think Yellowcard are in the right? Do you think that they actually have something here, or is this suit just going to get thrown out in court? I think it's going to get thrown out personally, but I would love to know how you feel in the comment section. Don't forget to drop a like while you're here, and of course, if there's other music news stories that you want to see me weigh in with my own opinion, then let me know in the comments. $15 million from Juice WRLD and Interscope and his entire team, BMG Rights Management, it just seems a little excessive to me. But anyways, if you want to see another Juice WRLD video that I made, then tap right over here. Another music news update right over here. All my social media accounts can be found in the description down below, and I'll see you soon for more right here on Beyond ARTV.